Welcome to Viewers Choice 2013, The Real People's Power.
Free, y'all. Now we're here for Raw's edition tonight.
Yes.
Pretty good night. It started off a little slow, but became pretty good. Opened up with whiny punk Philip and his lover,
His late night lover.
his late night love slave, Paul Heyman. Out in the ring saying, "We're gonna take the show hostage. I want the judge from last week, Mr. the referee from last week, Patton, to come down here, and we want his resignation for his bad call last week." Okay, so the referee comes out there and he apologizes for the missed call. You know, he's still pretty new, you know, and then he's like, "But I'm not going to give you my resignation." And CM Punk was like, "Oh, you're not going to? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to do because I said you're going to do it." And that's when AJ came out, right? And she was like, no. She told Patton to go back in the back. And Paul Heyman decided to, well, first CM Punk decided to say, "Oh, AJ, I know why you have it in for me so bad." And he showed the clip a couple months back where she was in her crazy moment and proposed to him and all that crap. You remember when that happened? So then Paul Heyman decided to ridicule her, get down on his knee, and try to propose to her. With that in mind, that ended up in what?
A bitch slap.
A bitch slap across his fucking big ass bobblehead jar head.
His hair.
His receding hairline that just keeps on going. So after that, the first match of the night was Ziggler versus Kofi. First, they were all out there: Ziggler, Vicky, Kofi, and R-Truth. They were arguing alongside the ringside, and that's when R-Truth dumped the whole glass of water onto Vicky. Well, he threw it on her. So the ref told
Jimmy told him to do it.
Yep. No disrespecting little Jimmy. So the ref had R-Truth and Vicky removed from the match, and it became Ziggler on Kofi. Great match. It was action packed, back and forth. It was like main event status. That's how good the match was. It was a great match, and
I can't be negative about it because I couldn't see it.
And Ziggler hit the zigzag and won the match. Next was the Primetime Fairies versus Santino and Ryder. That was a quick match, literally lasted 1 minute, with your victors being the Primetime Fairies. Quick and boring. And Foley came out talking, just chatting it up for a little bit, called out CM Punk. CM Punk came out to the ring.
Well, technically, you can't really say he called him out. He was just trying to get him to understand a few things about how
you become a legend and get the respect. And you earn respect most of the time through. You make your legacy when you go through a Hell in a Cell match. That's what he was saying.
I agree with the Hell in a Cell match being the type of match that you could use to stake claim to a legacy, but I don't think that is the exact way to do it. Now, mind you, yes, the Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker made Mick Foley's career, no doubt about it. But all in all, it's not just
it's what he said. It's the moments that refine you, that define you.
Because like we've all seen lately, CM Punk wants to keep throwing up, "Oh, I've been champion this many days. I've been champion this many days. It's the 10th,
the 309th consecutive day now."
Yeah, that makes me the 10th longest reigning WWE champion. Who the fuck cares?
As he said, do you want to go down as
a
statistic, or a legend?
And those numbers mean absolutely nothing.
Who? Tell me out there, who remembers how long whoever's been champion?
Do you know how long Stone Cold Steve Austin has been champion?
Or how many
altogether, or even at one other side of the ring?
Or The Rock?
The Undertaker?
Come on.
Kane? Well, because Kane's WWE Championship run was only 24 hours, but that's beside the point. Mankind or Mick Foley himself.
Which he said, my 3 title reigns equaled a total of 28 days combined. 29 days combined. But he doesn't care about that.
No.
He said what makes him who he is those moments that people will remember forever.
Like, for prime example. All right. Because we were talking about it earlier. Who remembers how long Jeff Hardy was world champion or WWE champion? Nobody. But what we do remember is when he climbed to the top of the Titantron and swan dove off.
Yep.
That's what we remember.
Right on the Kane. Because it was during a Kane in his match when they were at it.
Was it Kane? I thought it was Randy Orton.
No, that one was Kane.
Well, okay. Who remembers how long The Undertaker was champion at a time? Nobody. But what we do remember, his streak at WrestleMania. Boom.
The streak, the
status.
entrance.
His many incredible fucking entrances at WrestleMania alone.
I mean, you think about, you hear that dong.
Lights go out, lightning.
You automatically know who is about to enter the arena.
When it takes one little sound to trigger an awe-inspiring reaction from the audience, that's how you know you become a fucking legend. Not, oh, I've been champion 309 days.
Nobody
so
gives a fuck.
You need to respect me. No, motherfucker, we don't need to respect you.
Ways you can gain respect. Not backing down from a fight.
Which he has been doing for the past couple of months.
Yeah.
Whiny little biatch.
He's afraid of Sheamus. Why do you think he backed out of that match? Because he's afraid of Sheamus.
Oh, I'm going to take a personal grade. No, bitch, you didn't want to get your face kicked off.
And he knows it. He knows that's what was going to happen.
Well, bitch ass.
So, moving on. Real quick. The Miz. He went against Ryback. Of course, Ryback.
Whoop that ass.
So now, since he pinned a former WWE champion.
And current Intercontinental champion.
So, I think that puts him right at the top of the hunt.
I don't think it puts him at the top. I think that puts him at the top of the Intercontinental Championship run.
And I think it puts him in the WWE Championship run also. Not at the top, but in the run.
No. We know this. Did all that.
No, because he used to be a champion. Okay, well, moving on. Sheamus, Sin Cara, and Ray versus Del Rio, Otunga, and Rodriguez. The victors of this. Chime in. You saw this match.
The victors: Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara. Because all 3 of them had a hand in whooping Ricardo's ass. First, it was a 619. After, Sheamus did the chest beat down thing, and then the 619, and then Sin Cara did some kind of aerial attack off the rope, and they pinned what's his face, Ricardo Rodriguez. Sorry, I'm a little preoccupied with this little string. I just pulled up my blanket, but yeah.
And then right after the match, Ray pulls Sheamus back in and says, "Hey, Otunga's still there. Did a bro kick."
Yeah, Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio goaded Sheamus into doing the bro kick, and he kicked David Otunga's head clean off.
Alright, the Kane, and then it went to a clip of Kane and Bryan identity therapy inside of the restaurant.
It's funny. Y'all remember the WrestleMania? Well, they were like WrestleMania Goes Hollywood and all the parodies they did. And remember the one, they were in the restaurant, and I think, what was her name? That one bitch. Christy Hemme and some other guy. She was at the table, they were talking, and they were talking about, yes! And Linda McMahon, they panned over Linda McMahon, she said, I'll have what she's having. Yeah, basically a parody of that between Kane and Daniel Bryan. But instead of going, yes, Daniel Bryan was like, no. And Kane was like, oh. And then as they panned over, it was the legendary Hall of Famer Mae Young. I don't have what they're having.
Okay, then once that aired, right? Then it went to the clip. Well, it went to Michael Cole telling us what the choices are to name the team of Bryan and Kane, and the choices were Team Teamwork, Team Hell No, or Team Friendship, and it ended up being
Team Hell No.
Team Hell No. So they're Hell No, which actually works out pretty good.
Yeah,
which is that's what Kane said too. Well, that'll be okay.
Yeah, like that's not bad. And as they were, as they got the poll results, they were attacked by Damon Sandow and Cody Rhodes.
Oh, you brought it onto yourselves. Oh.
You're welcome.
You know, they must be stupid.
Yeah. Well, we know they're stupid, but
now they're that much more dumb, considering they attacked Kane.
Yeah, of all people, you don't want to attack Kane. Just because Kane is in one of his little happy, funny, ha 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 type of characters right now.
You can still whip that ass.
Let's not forget, Kane has done horrible things throughout his career in WWE.
Like electrocuting Shane.
To his father, to Linda McMahon.
To the whole McMahons.
To Shane McMahon.
The entire family got it.
Yeah. To Lita, to Edge. And you two half a men really want to fuck with Kane? Wow, y'all stupid.
Yeah. Okay, so the next match ended up being Fox and Layla versus Beth and Eve.
Yeah.
Victors of that was Beth and Eve with
Beth did all the damn work.
Yep. And then Caitlyn comes out and says, "Oh, I know who my attacker was." Sorry, this motherfucker threw another string at me.
I didn't know.
She was like, "I know who my attacker was. I got the footage, but I only could see the hair, and it was a blonde."
So immediately Eve started to blame Beth Phoenix.
Well, you know that bitch only got a fucking wig.
Yeah, right. She probably bought a wig, attacked her, and boom, that was it. Next,
they prepped it all up. Cena came out to talk for a little bit about his injury. Don't know how long he's going to be inactive, but he does know that he'll walk into Hell in a Cell to face Punk. And Punk comes out and he goes, "Oh, I'm not going to face you.
Because you won't be medically cleared.
You won't be medically cleared. La-di-da-di-da. La-di-da." Philip.
This shows how much more of a man CM Punk is. Even though it was John Cena, whatever, he threatened to fight or maim or hurt a one-armed man.
He said, "Well, I'm going to turn around and by the count of 5, if you're not out of this ring, if I see you, I'm going to beat you down." So he counted to 5. Meanwhile, Cena's sitting behind him, pulling out a lead pipe. And he's counting down with Punk.
And as Punk turned around to begin his assault, Cena was like, "Yeah, come get you some." And wow, right in the gut.
Then Punk ran out of the arena.
And backstage, he comes across Mick Foley.
Yep, he came across Mick Foley.
I don't know where he kicked Mick Foley. I don't know if he kicked him in the gut or in the nuts.
It was close to like the mid region.
So yeah, sent him down. So he started to walk off again. Then he stops. And he was probably going to go back and attack Mick Foley some more, but yeah.
When the camera pulled to him, he was like, he didn't know what to do. He was frozen.
I honestly was thinking like the Undertaker came up out of nowhere.
I did too.
But no. Seething at the mouth was Ryback.
He was ready to get him some.
He was ready to fuck CM Punk up.
And Punk clearly
did not want any piece of Ryback.
And he hightailed out of there.
So, all in all, what do you give Monday Night Raw for tonight?
3.5.
I'll give it a 3.
It could have been better.
Yes, it could have. So, this wraps up the Monday Night Raw review for tonight.
So far, well, last week SmackDown took it.
Yes, last week's SmackDown was incredible.
So this week, we have to see how SmackDown does, see if SmackDown takes it again this week.
Yes, indeed.
For a 2-week reign.
This has been Monday Night Raw Review. We will be back with people watching it in the news.
Don't go anywhere.